All right, wonderful. Thank y'all so much. We're so excited to have you here at our Transportation Technology campus of Forsyth Technical Community College. We're excited about this groundbreaking. First, we're going to have Dr. Spriggs come up. She is going to be introducing one of our amazing Board of Trustees members. Then we're going to have some remarks from our architect, our contractor, and then we'll do a little bit of a photo op. So thank you so much. Without any other hesitation, here's Dr. Spriggs.
Thank you. Wow, this is an amazing crowd. Thank you all so much for being here today on this remarkable, beautiful North Carolina day that feels a little bit more like fall this morning than August. We'll take it. We ordered this weather especially for you and for this special occasion today. So I want to thank you all for being here today. As Devin mentioned, I'm Janet Spriggs, and every day it is my privilege and great honor to serve as the president of your community college, Forsyth Technical Community College. We will be celebrating our 65th anniversary as your community college next year. And we're thrilled today to have so many friends and guests and students and faculty and staff with us here today. I'm going to introduce a few of our special guests, and then when Dr. Martin comes up, he'll introduce some more for us. But I want to say, first of all, thank you so much to Representative Kanika Brown for taking time out of her busy schedule to be here with us today. Representative Brown, we appreciate it so much. I have with me, and I'll introduce her in just a moment to speak to you, one of our Board of Trustee members who's also the brand new Vice Chair of our board, Ms. Evelyn Acree. Evelyn, thank you so much for being here. I see a lot of our faculty from the Transportation Center here, and with them, I think those are students that are with them. So if you're a student here at Transportation Technology Center, please raise your hand because you're the most important people. You are the most important people always in everything that we do, and especially here today as we open or begin the work on this new addition at this campus. I want to also say welcome to the team from Michael Graves Architecture. And you got everybody here? Good. Ken and Larry, thank you so much. And for the general contractor for this project, Chrisman Construction. Are you guys here today? I know you are because somebody's speaking in a minute, right? Okay. Thank you so much. As you all know, we are here today because we are expanding our Transportation Technology Center, or what we call TTC, because we love an acronym in higher education. And this is a construction project that is going to begin on Monday. The expansion, which includes an addition of about 22,000 square feet, as well as some renovations and other items that we are making look a little better and sprucing up a bit. It's in total almost 30,000 square feet. And it will be done by next summer, by May or June of 2025. This expansion was made possible thanks to generous funding from the Forsyth County Board of Commissioners, the people of Forsyth County putting their faith in Forsyth Tech and passing a bond referendum. And we're going to have about $7.3 million going into this project. So it's a huge project. It's already a massive space. I hope you will have time today to take a look more closely at the entire Transportation Technology campus. You are in, obviously, the diesel equipment part of our campus, and we are training our graduates for careers in industries where there are significant workforce gaps now, as well as growth opportunities. All the industries that are already seeing gaps are also planning to expand and need more workers over the next 5 to 10 years. And so this is going to help us add to the vibrant economy that we are so grateful to have here in the Piedmont Triad region in Winston-Salem and in North Carolina. It's already, as I said, a notable complex, but we needed more space to train the diesel and heavy equipment mechanics, the collision repair and refinishing technicians, our motorcycle mechanics, and race car mechanics of tomorrow. We know that by providing our students with real world experience and having them get their hands dirty a little bit sometimes is the best way that we can prepare them for their careers when they enter the real world. I believe that our Vice Chair, Evelyn Acree, as I mentioned earlier, has a few more details that she can share with us about this exciting day. So I'd love to invite Ms. Acree to the podium. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you, Dr. Spriggs. What a beautiful day for groundbreaking. Isn't it a lovely day? Isn't it a lovely day? Yeah. On behalf of John Davenport, our Board of Trustees Chair, and the Board of Trustees, we are so excited about this expansion. We're adding a spacious new bay diesel repair area along with a brand new diesel repair shop to meet the industry's growing needs. The new facilities will include a wash bay specifically designed for diesel and automotive work, ensuring our students learn in a realistic manner, and that is so important that they're in a realistic environment. One of the standout features is the custom crane that will hoist, it's a hoist system, and I'm learning, in the diesel repair area. This will give students the experience of handling large engines safely and efficiently. We're also expanding our existing space with a 10-bay automotive repair area that will give more students with hands-on training opportunities. We will have 2 teaching labs with equipment areas, which will include offering students enhanced learning experience with the latest technology. These updates are all about preparing our students for success in their careers by giving them access to first-class training facilities. Aren't we excited? Yes, thank you.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is a wonderful morning. And in fact, this is a good week for Forsyth Tech. I was talking to Dr. Spriggs before we started that actually went to the announcement of the athletics program. The athletic director, of course, has already been hired, and she did a great job and introduced 2 new coaches this week and introduced a branded logo, which is pretty exciting, which they take off on the Trailblazers, the Blaze. It was an exciting week, and there's classes start this week, and this groundbreaking. She's been running, so it's been really, really great. So it's a pleasure to be here. I'm Don Martin. I'm the chair of the County Commissioners, and I do want to introduce some of our county folks who are here. Our Vice Chair, Gloria Wisenhunt, is here. Gloria, thank you. And also our newest County Commissioner, Ray Wilson, who is here. Good. And I want to introduce a couple staff. We have a new county manager. Chantel Robinson is back here. And we have a new deputy county manager, Kyle Haney. And we also had different folks who filled in different folks. We also have now, Kyle used to be our community and economics development director, and now Kirby Robinson is in that role. Kirby's done our property work, done a great job. And last but not least, Andrea Sheets. And Andrea has been a part of our workforce manager with it. She's tied into helping get people, as we work to try to help also people get jobs. So it's kind of a part of our mission too. So we have a very good team, and I'm glad they could be here today for this kind of exciting groundbreaking. I did have when I walked into this facility today, I mean, it's clean, looks great, but it's a little crowded. I said, whoa, this is pretty tight. And I can see how obviously the demand is there, and to see how expansion out this way of about 20,000 square feet is going to be impressive. So I have a few just prepared remarks, which I want to thank Forsyth Tech for providing me some information on that, and that I'll share, and then we'll be able to, as we'll celebrate. And also we have Representative Kandika Brown, see her right in front of me, and I didn't want to I've seen her twice this week, and it's a pleasure to see her and appreciate her service in Raleigh. Sometimes a thankless task, but as they say, somebody has to do it, so thank you. So basically, with this expansion, Forsyth Tech's going to be able to serve a lot more students. And the fact that if you sort of think about it, we're going to expand classes both in the morning and the afternoon. So that, I mean, the night shift, so to speak, the night classes. So it's going to be able to serve a lot more kids, a lot more young people being able to enter into the workforce. And the need for diesel mechanics and technicians in North Carolina is clearly growing. All we got to do is go out on the interstate and look at the number of diesel trucks we've got going on, and as well as all the heavy equipment that we see working in building roads and building houses and so forth, as well as in agriculture. So diesel engines are huge, and we also know that emission standards are changing, and we also know that new engines and efficiencies are coming into play. So we have this very large demand for diesel technicians and mechanics. So it is a growing field. In fact, the estimate by 2029 is that we're going to have about a 10% growth. That's a rapidly growing, job category in the country. So having enough people to take care of all the equipment that's out there and as it continues is very, very important. So I think as you also think, as you have the space and have more students, a larger sort of core base, more students served, it allows a college to go out, and I think I heard Dr. Spriggs reference our individual partnerships with individual companies. And that allows a more specialized technical training. So the training is going to fit exactly the kind of diesel engines that may be operating in that company, so that they can have some of their own people and create a off-site sort of a special training program that really is supporting individual manufacturers and businesses here in this town. And we also think about the changes that are occurring. It also provides this great opportunity to take basically our existing, mechanics and technicians. They need for continuing education. They need to be upgraded and changed so that they have new techniques, new equipment, new particularly exhaust emissions and all those things as new standards are implemented. So we're serving existing businesses, continuing education opportunities, new students to be able to actually enter a very, very growing field. So I certainly want to thank, the commissioners are happy to be a part of it. We're sort of flow through administering part of the money and dealing with that. That's not very hard. The hard work is my board of trustees got to say grace on just a few things, and certainly Dr. Spriggs and her staff have to put together, a strong, proposal and team. So it's a very special day. It's been a great week for Forsyth Tech, and I want to congratulate you guys.
Good morning. I'm Ken McDaniel, Principal and President at Michael Graves Winston-Salem Studio. We're the architect on the project, and do appreciate the opportunity to be here this morning. Driving over this morning, I was thinking about our firm started here in Winston-Salem in 1965, just a few years after Forsyth Tech was founded in what I believe was 1960. So we've always been a fan of the graduates that come out of Forsyth Tech. Obviously, Forsyth Tech has been committed to workforce development. We're not employing any truck mechanics, but we're certainly in need of drafting and technical drawing. And I'm here to tell you today that a Forsyth Tech grad did most of the production on this set of documents. And we've over the years, we've hired multiple graduates from Forsyth Tech. Always been impressed by their technical level and their skill set. But beyond that, they're just good people, and we're proud to have them as part of our team. But we appreciate the opportunity to have worked on multiple workforce development projects for Forsyth Tech. We believe in what Forsyth Tech is doing, and we understand that this facility is going to more than double their capacity to produce more workforce development graduates. and at different times of day, potentially just given the additional space. So we wish Forsyth Tech Transportation the best of luck here, and we hope the program continues to do well. Thank you.
Well, this is exciting. This is exciting for the college. It's exciting for all the students of the automotive department. It's exciting for the Chrisman Company and myself. I was a student at Forsyth Tech from 2010 to 2012. That was actually when Dr. Gary Green, the building's namesake, was president. I also remember when the automotive program was in the middle of the main campus. I took a lot of horticulture classes, so that was the building next door. As y'all know, those buildings have since been torn down to make way for the future. Well, here we are today, ready to build the future at the Transportation Center. Forsyth Tech is truly the perfect place to start and achieve your dreams. I was a high school dropout at 16 years old and did not plan to go to college. I got my GED from the West Campus over on Bolton Street. I spent the next few years working various jobs throughout Winston-Salem and struggled to stay out of trouble. I was inspired by a few people to give college a try, so I enrolled at Forsyth Tech. It wasn't easy. I started in pre-college level classes, and I've walked to and from campus a couple miles multiple times a day to attend classes and to use the computer lab, since I didn't have a computer at home. But, you know, it didn't take long to realize that, hey, you know, I can do this. I can do this college thing. So I ended up, fast forwarding 3 years later, I graduated with an associate in general education. I actually did it with a 4.0 back when the college was on a 6-point grading scale. Thank you. That degree propelled me to UNC Charlotte, where I pursued a degree in civil engineering. Although I began to see what the vision of my life would be like in the future, it was never easy. The first day of new student orientation, I actually caught the bus to catch a train, to catch the bus, to go sleep under the gazebo in the garden on campus. In addition to the rigors of engineering school, I spent a couple whole summers homeless in the parking garage, sleeping in the back of my truck during internships. The main thing that kept me going was a vision of myself where I happen to be today. Today, I'm a registered professional engineer with the state of North Carolina. I'm a certified healthcare constructor, and most importantly, I'm a successful construction manager with a fantastic company, the Chrisman Company, where I afforded the opportunity to build cool projects like this to build the future of my old college. My life has definitely gone full circle. I'll close by saying, if you're a student, you're in the right place. If you want to achieve your dreams, you're where you need to be. Just remember, if times get tough, always seek that vision of yourself where you plan to be in the future. Thank you.
So there's nothing better than ending with a student story like that, Travis. Thank you so very much. What an amazing story. We have the best students who become the best graduates, who become the best people that continue to move our communities forward. And so we're so grateful for you. I would be remiss if I didn't, just before we have some photo opportunities, share some really great news. As Dr. Martin mentioned earlier, it's been a busy week at Forsyth Tech. Our first day of classes for fall semester 2024 was Monday. And on Monday, I am so excited to say that after a year of record growth, the highest growth that we had had in a decade, we had 700 more students enrolled at Forsyth Tech on the first day of class this year than we did last year. So the word is out, y'all, that this is the place to be, because we're going to have so many more stories just like Travis shared with us about the life-changing work that your community college does. So thank you again for being here. We're going to have some photo opportunities. Let's see, how many shovels do we have over there, Devin? A lot? 10. I would love to invite our commissioners, please. You all paid for this building to come forward. Representative Brown, will you join me as well? And Ms. Acree, please come forward. We need our architects and our contractors, and we'll get more photos, but let's start there and then go from there. Is that okay, Devin? And where are we going to be? We don't have dirt today. We've got a busy day and couldn't afford to get dirty. So we have shovels, though, and it'll be a wonderful photo op, and we'll let Devin direct us from here. Okay.